Forbes Street here in Turner. Great opportunity for a city apartment, the cosmopolitan lifestyle, whether it's the light rail, whether it's a stroll down to the cafe strip, or whether it's just literally working in the CBD of Canberra itself. My name is Frank Pompiani. I'm delighted to be your auctioneer for this morning's sale. On behalf of Irina and the team at Elgin Belconnen, we thank our seller for allowing us to be her agent. And buyers, we wish you well, whether you're an investor looking for a high yield investment to add to your portfolio, or whether you're entering the real estate market for home ownership. It's a great entry-level property, and we'll talk a bit more about that very, very shortly. There are 12 auction conditions of sale. I'll just make known a few of those to you. As auctioneer, I can make one bid for the seller at any time during the auction. If I do so, I'll declare that as a vendor bid. That particular figure will be below market value, and you're more than welcome to continue negotiations beyond that point. In the unlikely event of a dispute, I can resubmit the property at the last undisputed bid or commence the bidding once again. The sale is subject to reserve price unless I announce otherwise, and if you are successful, you sign the contract, pay the deposit, and look forward to owning this unit as your own in 30 days' time. 5 or 10% deposit is acceptable, and as I mentioned, great opportunity. It's a spacious apartment. You've got the balcony off the living area as well, and just so close to everything, and you could either cycle or walk to most parts of the CBD. So I'm just going to hand you over to Irina to, would you like to give a marketing summary, Irina, to the camera, and what your thoughts about the property?
Good morning, and thank you everyone who inspected the property. It's not just 2-bedroom apartment. It's big potential in city, and because it's spacious and great location in heart of city. Today you have beautiful chance to have this property, and I wish all of you good luck. Thank you.
Very good, thanks Irina. Okay, now because it is live stream, I may have to slow it down a little. It's a little different than actually being on site with everyone in the front area there, etc. So if there's any questions, I'll pause. We have parties online ready to make an offer. We have our team members assisting as well. So I will just slow it down a little and make sure that everyone's comfortable with making an offer and hopefully securing number 17 as their own. So it's over to you buyers. Where would you like to commence negotiating? For Forbes Street Turner here, 17 of 52A. And you can go for a celebratory coffee somewhere in about the next 10 or 15 minutes, hopefully, if somebody would like to make an offer that's acceptable to you and the seller. Picture signing the contract and paying the deposit and owning this magnificent entry-level unit here in Forbes Street. So, as I say, it's a little slower with live stream, but the good thing is you'll see the bids come up online, and if you're just viewing for the sake of seeing how auctions work, well, we've had 11 so far through virtual auctions, and we've sold 10 of those in the last 4 weeks. So there's good.
Okay, we have an opening bid from number 4, 280,000.
280,000. 280. Shall I accept that? Okay.
350.
Okay, so 280,000. Bidder number 4. We'll accept that as an opening offer, just to keep, for the sake of a commencing offer. Bidder number 4. We appreciate your enthusiasm at 280,000. I'd like to see into the threes there quite comfortably. You know what they're selling for, but that's okay. We've had a commencement offer. I know it's a little low. But 280 is okay to start. And obviously, ladies and gentlemen, if you're viewing an auction process, we clearly won't be selling at 280,000, but it's just an opening offer just for the thought process of getting up and running with an offer. So let's get into the threes there, buyers.
Yeah, interesting.
And number 4, you're more than welcome to counter offer at any particular time as well. That's the beauty and transparency about the auction process. As I've mentioned, we wouldn't be allowed back in Forbes Street again if we sold it at 280,000.
$300.
300,000.
Number 9.
Number 9, 300,000. Bidder number 9. Back to you, number 4. So bidder number 9 at 300,000. Maybe where we should have started, but that's okay. Let's move forward to 320, 350, and beyond from there. So 300,000 to bidder number 9. We have our team members that are socially distant, which is good, and we have our seller that would like to make a decision. So 300,000, bidder number 9. As I mentioned, just need to slow down a little bit at the moment. Seeking counter offer.
310.
310,000. A bidder back to number 4, and I'll keep it at minimum 10,000 at the moment, buyers. So be clear on that. Minimum $10,000 increments at this stage. So 310,000 back to number 4. 310,000, 320 if you wish. Anywhere in my virtual crowd that would like to go further than 310,000, still well below market value. It's still a city apartment. Put your own flair, a paintbrush and some modernising, and watch your capital grow. So 310,000, bidder number 4.
No? Okay.
As I mentioned, won't be selling at that.
No, he's ready. No?
77 square metres of living, so it's quite a larger than average.
Number 9, 320.
320,000 back to number 9. 320,000 bid at number 9. Where hopefully you're seeing that online, Joe. You're registering
It's on, Frank.
those bids there. So Joe
320.
Wayne, our assisting on electronic scribe. So you're seeing those bids come up. Great way to buy property. And as I mentioned, I'm hoping we'll be congratulating a buyer very shortly, about the next 3 or 4 minutes. So 77 square metres plus the balcony out here, which is just a good way to have a cup of tea on a sunny, relatively chilly Saturday morning. You can picture yourself there at the moment. Would be a wonderful opportunity to buy an entry-level apartment. So we're back at 320,000 bid at number 9. And I guess if you've searched the web and you want to buy within the city, I doubt whether you'd find something at 320 for the equivalent accommodation of this particular property for what they've been selling for. But I appreciate it, buyers. We're here to help. 330,000 bid at number 4. Make that bid known online there, Joe. So 330 back to number 4. We can see 340, 350 and beyond from there, ladies and gentlemen. So 330 back to number 4.
340, number 9.
340,000 bid at number 9. 340. Back to you, number 4, and what you'd like to do, and any other party that's registered. So 340, back to number 9, is in front. First call at 340,000. You wouldn't want to let this go for the sake of a little bit more than 340,000, being in the heart of the city as it is. As I've mentioned, you can, whether it's uni, whether it's work, whether it's relaxation, whether it's a cup of coffee, and hopefully soon to be sit down and have a meal in one of those lovely cafes down the Cosmopolitan Strip of Braddon. It's all here for you in turn at
345.
345. I'll accept the 5,000. 345 back to number
9.
4.
4, Frank.
Number 9, 350.
350 back to number 9 at 350,000. So bidder number 4 almost had the keys at 345,000. Back to bidder number 9 at 350.
You know it's
350,000. I'm just going to pause the auction for a moment. So Joe, would you just mind popping that on mute for 1 moment there? Thanks.
Yep.
Thanks for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. We're ever so close to congratulating a new buyer. So we're just having, we've just had conversations with different parties about where they need to be, and we've explained to our highest recorded bidder if they'd like to counter offer. We're ever so close to securing a buyer, as I've mentioned. So I'll just fill you in on the process. As you can see, it's transparent. We're just having conversation there, and we'll come back to you very, very shortly. I'm very confident that 17 of 52A Forbes Street will be sold in the next minute or two. So I'll come back to you shortly. Thank you, gents. Ladies and gents, we're just, as I mentioned, appreciate your patience. We're just there, just having a conversation with different buyers on where we need to be. So just fill you in. I know it's a few minutes at the moment, and I appreciate if you've just been viewing for seeing how the process works. So that's what I mentioned. With live streaming, it's a little slower because we're dealing with parties in an isolated arrangement, either through the phone through our agent, and by the time we relay messages, it just takes a little bit of time. So I'm just going to pause the auction once again, and hopefully we'll have a successful story to tell in a moment. Thank you. Okay, ladies and gents, we have some great news. Apologies for the delay. We have an increased offer to 355,000, bidder number 9, and I have great news, we're selling. We're changing hands today at 355, and that's how serious. When we spoke to buyers, we said our seller was going to make a selling decision this morning between 10 and 10:30, which is clearly what she's done, in order for her to move to the next chapter. So at 355, I'm just confirming we are selling, correct? Okay, buyers, just getting back to the other 2 registered parties that have been registered online, just making very, very sure. Just ask the party there, Irena, if they're out. Just want to make sure the other party's out. We'll be selling to number 9 if there's no further bids or offers. First call at 355. Second call, the hammer rises. Definitely out. Sarah, ma'am, are you definitely out? Yes. Welcome, number 9. Sold to you. Congratulations, 355. Well bought. And thank you very much for attending another auction. And if we can help you buy, sell, or lease property, come and see the friendly team at Elgin Belconnen. Thank you very much.